Literally never said that I could not get pregnant. Back then, I said it was harder. It was never impossible. I went to the doctors multiple times. Like, what are y'all talking about? I never said never. Never said never. That would have never came out of my mouth. I feel like y'all just making stuff up at this point. I said it was harder because of my weight or because of all these other things and issues.
Hey, hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. What? Latte. What? Latte. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. What? Latte. What? Latte. Hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in the style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth telling energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Truth teller.
Hold up.
Unicorn energy. Hey. That's latte. Welcome to latte world.
Brenay, the people is offering services for free and saying that the money that you would use to pay them, you could use to pay Akira, friend. Talk about one hand washing the other and both hands washing the face. Let's get into this content.
Want some boxes? Brenay, hey girl, hey. I have a proposition for you. So I heard that you want some box braids for the summertime. I agree with you, girl. It's too hot for you to be wearing them wigs. So what I'm thinking is, I am a hair braider. Excuse me, girl. I am a hair braider. I would love to do your braids for free. However, here's the stipulation. The money that you are going to spend to pay somebody else to do your box braids, just go ahead and add that to your settlement with Akira. Just go ahead and pay her that $200, $300. Put that towards your lawsuit. I will do your hair for free. So if you go ahead and DM me, let me know what day. This ain't on no funny business. This ain't on no funny stuff. I really genuinely will do your hair for free. I do my own hair, I do my own braids, and we'll go ahead and we'll just make it a girl's day. This is like, I just feel like you need a big sister. I feel like you're in a season in your life, you need a real big sis. So here I am, I'm gonna show up and we're just gonna chit chat. I need to talk to you about some things, girl. Let's talk about some things, for real.
Brenay makes it seem like she don't understand why people is in her business, friend. You brung the business to us. You brung it to our front door, and you thought that you was going to get support for it, okay? And what's crazy is, Tay went to look for the proof. Tay went to look for the proof because I remember a lot of, Devin, Tim, and Brenay. They was moving and Tim and Brenay was on live. It started out with Brenay being on live, but somewhere throughout the live, Tim came in and the people in the audience was saying in the comment section, like, wait a minute, we see flirting. So now Brenay comes to the live and she like, yo, bruh, I'm about to get off. So Tim is like, what happened? She like, read the comments. Tay is going to get messy with these receipts because don't ever play with me, okay? So Tim is like, what happened? She like, read the comments. So when he reads the comments, first of all, neither one of them got respect for Devin because he was standing right in the background. Let's talk about that now, right? But Tim comes on the camera and basically says, yo, bruh, ain't nobody flirting. Why you gonna say that out loud? I'm just going to be honest. Then gets off the camera and says it to Devin. And Devin says, and I quote, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He ain't want no parts. And that was from the start. So meanwhile, in between time, Brenay decides to get back on the camera, y'all, right? Now, it seems that she's only reading the comments that have to do with her and Tim. And basically them two flirting. You was looking and loving the attention. If you didn't want nobody to notice, why would you go live to be flirting in front of millions of people that view you while your husband is in the background too? This whole situation is on you because you was disrespectful. Let's get back into this content though.
Where's Devin? He just walked in the door.
Cups in here.
Y'all are doing. I'm getting off live, y'all. I'm getting off live. Read the comments.
Ain't nobody flirting.
They doing too much, bro. Just because I'm laughing don't mean nothing. All right.
Y'all niggas tripping. What's up, y'all?
Bye. What?
Bruh, ain't nothing up, bruh.
I'm getting off. Y'all doing what?
Get your people, though. Get your fans.
Got nothing to do with me. What an asshole.
Very.
Call it what you want. Dang, bro.
Look at him.
Really good. Fuck no more.
And you think I do?
I'm about to respond like this. I knew you don't care.
Shut up. I don't care that much.
Karrin, come here, friend. Come here. Because my family, us, we, the people, we still waiting for that DNA, boo. And the people not letting up off you because they say the things that a father is supposed to do, you cut the said father out. Like being present for the birth or signing the birth certificate. Neither one you allowed that man to do, but you putting them children on him, boo. We gonna need some DNA from you because until then, them kids belong to Tim. Let's get into this content.
Okay, so Korean's fan club, cause see, I knew y'all was coming. I meant what I said. Oh, let me just come on in here. Deshaun was at the gender reveal. He was there. We all saw he was there. And he wasn't allowed in the room when she had the baby. Babies. His name wasn't on the birth certificate. But he was over there at the gender reveal. Now make that make sense. Okay? And let me tell you something else. Why you start trying to come for me talking about what's not my business. As long as Karrin is receiving government assistance and I'm paying taxes, it's my damn business. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't come over here, girl. Like I said, I'm grown. And as long as I'm paying taxes, I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about. Right? We good? Okay.
Started to come out. Family, come here. Let's talk about this, okay? Because I be confused. I don't know if you confused, but Tay is confused, right? Because Brenay is always confusing. But let me tell you this confusing thing, or this thing that got me confused, baby. Listen, family, right? Brenay decided to come out today, or yesterday, or she came out, period, right? And she decided to talk about her conceiving children, right? Saying that she never said that she wasn't able to have no children, that she wasn't having no difficulties, right? She said it was just going to be harder. Now, I recall her taking Geritol. I recall her taking Geritol, saying how her husband at the time, which was Devin, because she was trying to force a baby on him because Tim was having children with Akira. We all put it together now, right? But I recall that girl taking Geritol. And only time people take Geritol to conceive is when they're having trouble within that area, baby. But drop down in the comments and let Tay know if you remember too. Because I know I'm not bugging out. That had happened. She was taking Geritol because she wasn't having no babies at all. Geritol is when you're not having no babies at all. Right? Anyway, back into the content.
It literally never said that I could not get pregnant. Back then, I said it was harder. It was never impossible. I went to the doctors multiple times. Like, what are y'all talking about? I never said never. Never said never. That would have never came out of my mouth. I feel like y'all just making stuff up at this point. I said it was harder because of my weight or because of all these other things and issues.
Listen, family, you already know how this go for show. If you made it this far in the video, drop a purple heart for your girl, Latte World, or a unicorn. Either one, right? But let's get into this, right? Because I was wondering what they was doing with that fish. I was like, was they cooking the fish, selling the fish, or throwing the fish back in? But I guess we got the answers to our question because Brenay answered it. Let's go.
That's all we do is catch and release. We don't cook anything for real. I mean, like I said before, if we do decide to keep it and cook it, it would probably only be catfish.
I don't know why people act like they forget that Brenay played a dirty game within this situation. At one point in time, she went as low as having Akira kids call her mommy and have them call their mommy Akira. Say what now? Say what? Because that is dirt, okay? And for a person to go that low, that's crazy work for sure. Let's get into this though, because for me, you don't play with the babies. You don't play with the babies. So for you to have Akira babies over there calling you mommy and calling their mommy Akira,
The biggest. So y'all, me and hubby just got finished watching a movie. Well, not a movie. It's a limited series on Netflix. And y'all should watch it. It's called I Will Find You. And it is 10 out of 10. I'm actually about to call my mother if she's still up and tell her she needs to watch. I want everybody to watch it. I really feel like it's literally, if you watched it already, then you know. But if you haven't, I think you need to watch it. We literally watched it today. I think it's how many episodes, babe? 8 episodes. And it's like, what, an hour each one? Is it an hour of each episode?
I'm not sure.
Me either. So roughly around 45, I guess, to an hour. I don't know. Maybe. Shoot, don't quote me. But yeah, y'all have to watch it. Like 10 out of 10. Do recommend. Watch it. I know y'all be like, Brenay, you be wobbling. I can't help it. My boobs. Also, I do have one short leg and one long leg. Happened when I got into a car accident a couple years ago. Mind your business. So, look at him. Look at Dream. I'm a dream. Look at Dream. I'm a dream. Look at Dream. She a dream. Oh, we didn't tell you guys. We got rid of our couch. So now downstairs sounds empty.
I was wondering, and the people was wondering, at any point in time, okay, throughout the fact of Brenay and Akira's friendship, right? Did Brenay ever discuss with Akira the love that she still had for Tim? Or did she even let Akira know that she had ever been with Tim? Like, did Akira know about their teenage relationship Was it during or after the situation that Akira found out before she allowed Brenay to move in her house? So I'm thinking as a woman, ain't no way that she could have known and let that go on. Okay? So it was dumbed down to some extent because I don't believe that Akira would have went for it.
Y'all be mean as heck. Y'all just be mean, like, and like not just the mean where it's like, you know, that's mean. No, I mean the deep cutthroat, like, and I just can't tolerate it because I be going off on everybody, and I just don't want to have that mentality where I have to respond to everything that someone say about me. That's one reason why I have my comments off when it comes to like my TikToks mainly, is because one, y'all got out of hand with posting them pictures in the comments. Like, why the free TikTok?
Shout out to all the content creator videos that I react to. Shout out to y'all. Definitely shout out to yous.
Brenay built her own name by herself and want to get mad at everybody else. Going to always feel triggered in public. Always. So don't try to make it seem like I'm a fan and I'm recording, I want clout. I was on my schedule, doing my same routine, minding my own business. Brenay was just in the fucking way. It's going to feel triggered because she's known for bad shit.
Documentary on that, and I keep coming back to it, and I'm gonna keep speaking on it. And this is all alleged, my point of view from things. When I watched that Maternal Instincts documentary on Netflix, I thought about Brenay. And I only thought about that because how many times did Taylor lie and exaggerate stuff and lie about things? And how many times have we caught Brenay in her lies and have called out her lies? The only difference is that girl cut everybody off in her family. See, I don't trust people that do things like that. Because you mean to tell me you cut everybody off in your family? It's not one person in your family that you vibe with that can tell me the absolute truth about you, that knew you before I met you. These are the signs that it's giving. And this is what I be saying by, we need to look more into things. I thought about Brenay because it's in the same instincts. It just so happened that I'm glad Akira was aware. And Akira got on her ass. She got them protection orders and everything. Because we never know. And this is all just my opinion. This is just my point of view of things. Because you just never know. When I said that she was giving single white female, and then look what comes out. Maternal Instincts on Netflix. And this is what I'm saying. We've caught her in plenty of lies. Just for no reason. Like, she record herself talking, yapping, and can't even keep up with her own yaps and her own lies. We have recorded her yapping. Just yapping, making up lies, all type of stuff. And this is what I mean. This is the type of stuff that I mean. The shit that we saw on that Netflix documentary, that happens in real life to people. People stealing people's babies, trying to destiny swap with them. And all type of stuff. This is what goes on. This is the extent that it goes to, that someone has to lose their life and lose their baby. Because bitches want to be malicious and delusional. This is what I'm talking about. This be the stuff that I be talking about, y'all. And this is why I tell people they need to wake up and see the signs. That girl Taylor lied from the beginning about everything about her. From the beginning. Brenay has lied to us from the beginning. From the beginning. Lied about all types of stuff. The only difference is she didn't lie about a pregnancy and that girl did. But even still, that is crazy. That is crazy. Like, I don't know. I see the similarities. So I'm just going to ask y'all, did y'all see that similarities, or did y'all think the way that I thought? Because when I watched that documentary, I was like, Wow. I wonder how everything would have turned out had Akira not been smart enough to get authorities involved, get the people involved, see what was going on. Come on now. Come on now. Like, we gotta look at this shit for what it is, and we get the slack. People talk shit about us saying, oh, y'all keep talking about it, let it go, leave it alone, and stuff like that. But look at what happened with that innocent mother and her child. Look at what the fuck happened. This is why we need to get in people's business, and we need to call people out. We need to. That family, I feel like his family could have been a little bit more aggressive with her, because we know that you're lying about having a whole fucking baby. You done sat up here and had a whole gender reveal and had everything. And in my opinion, I think that's some shit Brenay would fucking do. Like, I'm sorry. I think that's some shit she would do, to lie to the whole extent. Then you sitting here for 10 months plotting, knowing you ain't pregnant, plotting, telling him he can't come to doctor's appointments, send him on a whole diversion to go and murder this girl, cut this baby out her stomach and take the fucking baby. And was gonna raise it and pass it off as their baby.
I appreciate you guys for coming to visit Tay today. Neil Farr, you know you got my heart. And if you woke up today, let anything and everything else be an extra, baby. And definitely do that mental check-in on your way out. You know what this is about. Let Tay know if you a 1, 2, or 3. 1 mean you good, 2 in between, 3 mean that you on some F everybody. But hopefully by the time you get to the end of this video with me, you be at a 1, baby. Why? Because energy is everything. And make sure you do that famous 4 before you go out that door. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep Tay alive. Okay. See you later, because it's never bye.
See, and this is why I'm saying we need to get in people's fucking business. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. To prevent sick shit from this happening. And it's the same thing with Brenay, in my opinion, trying to get Akira's kids to call her mom. Trying to get her kids to call her mom. Trying to brainwash the children to where the children are calling Akira, and calling Brenay mom. Destiny swap. White single female shit. Now we can say maternal instinct shit. Like, these two people are mental. That is mental. And sick.
Hey, hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. What? Latte. What? Latte. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. What? Latte. What? Latte. Hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in her style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign, y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth telling energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Truth teller. Unicorn energy.